Welcome to this video in my continuing series of reviews of the wonderful entertainment coming out of Korea. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Filmed in Jordan, The Point Men is a 2023 South Korean war thriller set during the Afghanistan conflict. Starring Hyun-bin and Hwang Jung-min, it is based on the real-life 2007 hostage crisis when 23 South Korean missionaries were taken hostage by the Taliban. It follows the rescue attempts and negotiations made by a South Korean diplomat and a Korean National Intelligence Service agent who risked their lives to free the hostages. And the movie stars two of Korea's biggest names, and it's a powerhouse leading duo. Hwang Jung-min plays veteran diplomat Young Ye-ho, thrust into the deep end when the hostages are taken and sent to Afghanistan, where he has no experience, to lead the Korean mission in freeing the captives. It would be impossible to encapsulate the magnificent Hwang Jung-min's career in a short review like this. Suffice to say, he's one of my all-time favourite actors, and some of my personal favourite projects of his include The Veteran, The Spy Gone North, The Battleship Island, and the superb Deliver Us from Evil. Playing the more action-oriented NIS agent Park Ji-sik is heartthrob and favourite of Mrs. 70s rock fan Hyun-bin. Park is probably the only Korean in Afghanistan who is at all clued into the environment and able to navigate the dangerous actions required to get this job done. Now, Hyun-bin came to prominence in a number of successful K-dramas such as My Lovely Samsoon, Memories of the Alhambra, and Mrs. Rock fans' favourite Crash Landing on You, but broadened his output with excellent action, thriller and period pieces such as The Swindlers, The Negotiation, Rampant, and the superb Confidential Assignment series. Now, at first, Jung rebuffs the help of Park, seeing a solution entirely based on diplomacy, but is soon awakened to the brutal realities of daily life in Kabul when caught in a Taliban car bombing. He then has to bring on board the more savvy Agent Park to assist. Now, Park recruits perhaps the only other Korean in Afghanistan, and the only one who is able to speak and pass as a native in Lee Bong-han, played with gusto by Kang Ki-young, living in Kabul under the name Kasim. Now, Kasim's ability to speak Pashtun, dress and live as an Afghani, and local knowledge is invaluable, although he's not at first the most bold of characters, being a bit of a chancer. He does provide some comic relief in the movie, and eventually, though, forms a strong bond with Park. The elusive Taliban leader who they seek is played by the wonderful Afghan-American Fahim Fazli, veteran of many great military movies and a good friend of the pop culture Minefield channel, of which I am proud to be associated with. You will have seen him in movies such as American Sniper, Rock the Casbah, 12 Strong, and many others. Fahim spent time as a US Marine interpreter in Afghanistan, so is the real deal when it comes to movies like this. The protagonists face multiple barriers: language difficulties, grifting opportunists, lack of understanding of the local culture, and most difficult of all, trying to figure out who even to try to negotiate with. The South Koreans only have a small presence in the Allied coalition in the country, and pride, embarrassment, and internal division over tactics hamper their efforts. But eventually, Park, Jung, and Kasim make inroads, and negotiations with the right people happen at great personal risk to themselves. Now, don't go into this movie expecting a war or military action epic. It's much more of a small-scale human action drama focused on the protagonists and their strenuous efforts to bring the hostages home. There is some action, mainly focused on Hyun-bin's NIS agent, utilising that actor's action cred from movies like Confidential Assignment. But it's great just to see these two top actors getting some screen time together and to see an aspect of the Afghan conflict from the point of view of a non-Western participant. A very absorbing and entertaining movie. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay well.